In today's video, we'll be looking at what Fidelity suggests top retirees do with their 401k after the age of 59. Over our years of helping people achieve their dream retirements, we've seen firsthand how important it is to know what to do with your 401k after you turn 59. And that's why we're making this video today, to show you these strategies and how they could potentially save you thousands in unnecessary taxes while maximizing your retirement income. We'll show you some of the critical strategies that Fidelity's most successful retirees use during this unique window of opportunity starting at age 59. So let's get right into it. What are some of the core problems with 401k decisions after the age of 59? Most people miss that unique window of opportunity between 59 and a half and the start of their required minimum distributions. And for most people, that's going to be at either age 73 or 75, depending on the year you were born. Some financial advisors focus on just the mechanics of rolling over accounts rather than the strategic timing of what you can do between those years. And standard advice just treats 59 and a half as an age to access funds rather than a critical planning opportunity. So, what are some common beliefs about Roth conversions that you need to hear before we start to continue with this video? Well, people often say converting is always better if you have money to pay taxes. You should convert everything all at once. Lower tax rates automatically make conversions a good idea. And Roth conversions are primarily about tax savings. So those are beliefs that people have about Roth conversions. What does this often lead to? Well, it actually often leads to the oversimplification of Roth conversion advice, and that can significantly impact your retirement. See, if you convert too much too quickly, that can create an unnecessary tax burden on you today or when you make those conversions. You also need to consider the state tax implications of timing your conversions, something a lot of people overlook. You need to consider if you're making irreversible decisions without considering all the variables at hand. And then you need to ask yourself, are you using inaccurate retirement planning calculators for important retirement figures and decisions? So, after seeing how traditional retirement calculators can fail to show you these critical points, you might be wondering if you're missing key opportunities with your own 401k. And what we've learned from working with hundreds of successful professionals is that most people aren't struggling with the saving part of their retirement. They're struggling with the knowing when and how to make strategic 401k moves after turning 59 and a half. The truth is, making the right retirement planning decision isn't about following general rules. It's about having the right tools to see your exact break-even points in optimal conversion windows. And that's why we put together a retirement questionnaire for people nearing retirement. If you complete the questionnaire and you're over the age of 50 and hoping to retire within the next 10 to 15 years or sooner, you'll receive a personalized video showing you how modern planning tools can optimize your specific 401k strategy. Click on the link below to take the questionnaire. Now, back to the video. So why does strategic retirement planning make such a difference in today's retirement world? In today's retirement, the tools that we can use can show you the exact break-even points that old calculators miss completely. New analysis frameworks reveal ultimate conversion timing windows that traditional planning overlooks, such as the standard 4% withdrawal rule or something like that. Tools in today's world give you a systematic approach to retirement account management instead of just relying on general rules of thumb. So questions like, will you need distributions from your retirement accounts to fund your retirement plan? And then, if not, depending on your beneficiaries and their tax rates or filing status, if you're thinking of donating to charity, it might not make sense to do a Roth conversion. See, that's something you need to consider as we go through the Roth conversion planning process. Another question you might be prompted is, do you have the cash outside of your retirement accounts to pay the income taxes due upon the conversion? Because if that answer is no, but you're still being pressured to make a Roth conversion before the age 59 and a half, you'll actually end up having to pay a 10% penalty on top of the cash withheld from the conversion itself. See, the IRS sees that as a distribution from a retirement account before 59 and a half. So let's say you wanted to convert $15,000 and you needed to save $3,000 of that for taxes. That $3,000 is considered a taxable distribution. Another question you might be asking is, are you already in a program where eligibility or treatment is income-based, like Medicare or Social Security? So while a Roth conversion might make sense from a tax saving standpoint, it could also raise your AGI, which could then impact the amount that you either pay or receive through those benefits or get taxed on those benefits. And that could potentially end up as a net loss for your overall retirement income. Another thing you need to consider is, what is the opportunity cost? Since you'll be most likely paying the upfront taxes on a Roth conversion from some form of liquidity that you currently have, are there other areas of your finances where that money could be put to better use, like paying down certain debts, investing in other markets, or just simple lifestyle expenses to take advantage of while you're in your more active years of life? Now, these questions aren't meant to deter you from considering a Roth conversion. We're just saying that it's important for you to consider your personal situation and the implications of each action you take in your overall retirement planning process. Okay, now that we've looked at some Roth conversion advice and what to be aware of and what top retirees are doing with their 401ks after 59 and a half, let's look at a short example. Alex and Jamie are both 60 years old and they plan to retire at 63. Their combined AGI, adjusted gross income, is $263,000 a year, and that won't change drastically for the next 3 years. Alex has a traditional IRA worth approximately $900,000. Jamie has a traditional IRA worth $600,000, and they have a joint taxable investment account with about $500,000 in it. They still have a small mortgage on their home, but nothing we need to really worry about right now. They're aiming to spend $9,000 per month in retirement. Jamie plans to collect Social Security at age 67 with an estimated benefit of $2,800 per month. Alex plans on collecting Social Security 1 year later at age 68 with an estimated benefit of $3,500 per month. So is starting Roth conversions at age 60 optimal for them? Well, potentially, if it allows them to make use of lower tax brackets and depending on how that extrapolates in the years going out. But however, we need to calculate whether their income will put them in a higher tax bracket during those years before performing conversions. So knowing that their AGI is $263,000 per year, that puts them in the 24% tax bracket. So taxes on conversions, assuming we go up to the 24% AGI limit, will be taxed at 24%. So converting an even $100,000 from Alex's traditional IRA account right at 60 would result in a $24,000 tax bill that would need to be paid upfront from some form of liquidity from them. That being said, this does allow them to lower their taxable income when they start drawing on Social Security more than 5 years from now. Again, they're going to start this at 60. They don't start taking Social Security until 67, so that's over the 5-year wait, which will also help in reducing the benefits from potential taxation. If their monthly expenses are $9,000, like we went over just a moment ago, and they will be receiving $6,300 a month in Social Security income after they turn 68, then they'll only need to pull $2,700 a month from their accounts to pay for their current lifestyle in retirement. If that came entirely from a tax-deferred account or accounts, that's $32,400 a year, which is actually just above the current threshold to trigger taxation on Social Security benefits. But if they've started those Roth conversions at least 5 years prior, then they will be able to withdraw from that Roth account in a manner that keeps their Social Security from being taxed. So this is what we're talking about, how it depends on what levers you're pulling might affect other levers later on in your retirement income. And since they're not currently on Medicare and they have the liquidity to cover the taxes that are owed on the conversion, and the front loading of their taxes now results in an overall net income, a larger net income while they're in retirement, it makes sense for Alex and Jamie to systematically make Roth conversions up until Jamie starts Social Security payments. One thing that we did not note here is how required minimum distributions can significantly increase taxable income in later years of retirement. So implementing those Roth conversions will also help mitigate that effect. Since RMDs begin at age 75 for Alex and Jamie, they have about 12 years from their retirement date to execute any additional Roth conversions in order to avoid the impact of RMDs on their overall taxes, or to kind of help minimize that as much as they can. And we can go further into that in a later video. Okay, now that you've seen what retirees do with their 401ks after 59 and a half, what surprises many people is how differently they handle their 401ks after 59 and a half. After analyzing thousands of retirement transitions, we at Rubino and Lang have discovered that conventional wisdom often misses the mark at this critical age. The most successful retirees take advantage of working with an advisor to find opportunities that most people overlook, moving far beyond simple rollover decisions. They understand that age 59 and a half opens a window of strategic possibilities that can transform their retirement outcomes. And to help you navigate these crucial decisions, we've created a complimentary retirement questionnaire. After completing it, you will receive a personalized video from one of the partners here at Rubino and Lang Wealth Partners that will go over your specific situation. So click on the link below and take the questionnaire, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.